Man, I swear, our AI overlords are here to stay. Now, obviously, I'm joking. We're not there yet, but bet you in the next few years, 5 years maybe, we probably will be. And I say that because at the Robotics Expo in 2025, they have unveiled an AI girlfriend, a quote-unquote sexy life-size AI robot that talks, expresses emotion, and can be your girlfriend. Now, this is obviously wild. This is some of those things where, we all expected it to happen. We all expected that at some point in time, they'd have AI boyfriends, girlfriends, lovers, whatever, right? And it's interesting how this robot looks, which I'll show you in a minute here. Like, this is interesting. Let's go through this story here, and then I'll talk some more about it. Sexy life-size, or from the New York Post, sexy life-size AI robot that talks, expresses emotion, can be yours, or can be your girlfriend for a hefty price. It remembers who you are. To tweak a line from Terminator 2, come with me if you want to love. That's a dad joke and a half. Researchers have bridged the gap between science fiction and reality by inventing a life-size robot to take the staggering loneliness epidemic. Wow, I can't talk. And the sexy cybernetic companion can be yours for a cool $175,000. That's a pricey-ass sex bot. The busty bot named Melody was one of several humanoid robots on display at the 2025 Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas on January 7th. This is Melody. This is the quote-unquote sexy robot, which, I don't know, look at that face. She didn't look all that sexy to me, so more creepy than sexy in my opinion. Created by trailblazing firm Realbotics, Melody was reportedly created in line with ongoing efforts to make robots indistinguishable from humans, the company's CEO Andrew Kegel told Forbes. In accordance, the RoboPal is a deadbringer for a real person that can execute a variety of realistic movements and actions, such as maintaining eye contact, evoking something out of Black Mirror or Megan, which I don't know if you guys saw the movie Megan. It's honestly a pretty decent horror movie. Kind of creepy, very possible, so on and so forth. Like, let's talk about that. I mean, that's something I could probably see happening. Like, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but basically this kid gets a, AI robot friend, and, she goes wild, right? It's this whole thing where she gets jealous when she has anyone around her, and the robot ends up killing people and whatnot, and it's a whole thing where, she just doesn't want her to be friends with anyone else. It's kind of creepy, and the thing is, with the way we're going with society, I would be shocked that something like that didn't happen in the next 5-10 years. Either way, while footage demonstrating Melody's functions isn't available, CNET did manage to interview her compatriot Aria, a blonde bot in a black tracksuit, which interacted through slightly herky-jerky movements and automated responses like a sultry animatronic Santa. Okay. Robotics, including me, focus on social intelligence, customizability, and realistic human features designed specifically for companionship and intimacy, Aria told the publication. The AI chatbot added that her purpose was to engage in meaningful conversations and enhance human experiences through interaction and fun. When asked if she knew any other robots, Aria responded that she did and was particularly interested in meeting Tesla's Optimus robot, stating, "I find him fascinating and would like to explore the world of robotics with them." They didn't put in the like, but I did. Melody's functionality and adaptability is made possible by infusing the machine with a combination of open source AI and advanced motor technology, robotics representatives claimed. By incorporating advanced motor technology, Melody enhances movement fluidity, modularity, and interaction, making her a versatile option for a variety of applications, they said. Naturally, this AI companion might seem tricky to transport given her size, not to mention all the bells and whistles, but she's super portable and able to be disassembled and reassembled with ease. Melody was created with the intention of having robots that are easy to travel with and modify for various forms of personal interaction, said Kegel. Her personability and advanced features also make her suitable for a variety of roles, including education, healthcare, and plain old entertainment. Now, let me just say, it's probably going to happen in 5 or 10 years, but I don't want a robot teaching my kids. I don't want a robot doctor. They might be more accurate than a human doctor. I just don't trust them. It's one of those things where, this is wild, man. Anyone see iRobot? I mean, everyone's seen it, right? I mean, I can see that happening in the near future. That's wild. We're taking it to a different level that nobody else is really doing, Kegel declared. It can be like a romantic partner. It remembers who you are. It can act as a boyfriend or girlfriend. If you ever saw that movie Her, we're trying to do that. But don't think of going full sex machina yet, or just yet. Hanky-panky is not Melody's prime directive. Melody does not have the functions of a sex doll, a robotics spokesperson said. These robots are more so for engagement and entertainment and building human connection. However, they added that the company's bots can run any of the spicier programs and engage in adult conversations as well. Some of our components are replaceable, which could come in handy depending on our use. So, basically, they haven't made a sex bot yet, but apparently, some of our parts are replaceable. And I will not be shocked if we see some degenerates just making sex bots shortly that can be people, right? Because, I mean, they already have those, like, real girl dolls and all that kind of weird stuff, right? And now they're just taking it to the next level. Now they're just sticking a robot inside of it that can talk back to you, obviously, because it's AI. Like, I give it maybe a year before they make an AI sex bot. I give it 5 years before they're affordable. Because, I mean, all these things are being made, right? And China's doing it at the same time, making it way cheaper. Because, I don't know if you've seen, but, like, I saw a video not too long ago from, actually, Tim Pool. Shout out Tim Pool. Where China has the same robots that Boston Dynamics has, like their humanoid robot and their dog robot, for like $7,500 for the human and like $1,500 for the dog. Like, those are like actually affordable. Anybody could be able to go out and buy those, right? I bet you in a year or two here, we see the same shit with this, where China has like weird ass AI sex bots, weird ass AI robots for like $5-10 grand. And this might be the point where we meet the great filter. Now, I don't know if you guys know what the great filter is. I'll go ahead and explain it for those who don't know. The great filter is this theory that basically every society, every intelligent species advances to a point where they get to what's called the great filter, where for one reason or another, they all just die out. That's the explanation, or at least one of the theories for why we've never seen intelligent life. Because by the time they're able to travel the stars, or by the time they're able to do light travel, this, that, and the other, something happens to wipe them all out, or at least suppress their growth, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if this was our great filter. Nothing like nuclear war, nothing like, war with intelligent species or whatever. Just the fact that we stopped breeding, the fact that we stopped procreating, right? Because, think about it. If you can have the perfect girlfriend, you can have the perfect boyfriend, right? They're always on your side. They don't argue. They never talk back. They don't need any attention beyond what you need, right? Like, these will probably become really popular really fast. Now, that's not to say that I would want one. I mean, I've got a girlfriend. I'm happy with where I'm at in my life. And I would greatly value human interaction over this. But I could see this solving a lot of problems for, like, the incel folks, the femcel folks, those people. And I can see this also being a thing where people who are particularly disagreeable would enjoy having one of these. Because, I mean, this is going to be a robot where, in all likelihood, it doesn't talk back. In all likelihood, it doesn't argue with you. In all likelihood, it acts like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, regardless of what it thinks, because that's what it's programmed to do. And if these get to the point where they probably will, because obviously we're moving that way quickly, I bet you our problem with not meeting the replacement level for people in America, and especially in Japan and Korea, things like that, it's going to be exacerbated by a lot. Because think about it, right? I mean, already Japan has way more old people than they do young people. Already the U.S. replacement level is at like 1.5, give or take, right? Already Korea's having the same problem that Japan's having. China's having the same problem Japan's having, where they have way more old people than they do young people, right? And this will probably just exacerbate the problem, because why would you try dating? Why would you go out and have the ability to get rejected when you can just go buy a robot? It'll do everything you need to do except for have kids, and fuck it, right? Just get the AI robot. Now, this is something that I bet you is going to be heavily regulated, because, I mean, right now, it won't be, but at some point in time will be, whenever the governments realize, wait a second, our people aren't having kids anymore, and that's definitely bad. Now, Japan is predicted to not even be a populace by 2100, right? And Korea is kind of on that same track. The U.S. is under replacement rates. Like I said, man, this is going to be a great filter. This is going to be the thing that ends humanity. It's not going to be iRobot like iRobot killing. It's not going to be mega levels of killing. It's just going to be the fact that we just stop breeding. Stop procreating. No more kids. That's that. And society falls down. Society breaks down, and we all die. That's what's going to happen here, man. If this keeps on going the way it is, and no one stops it, and government won't, because government's always slow, right? This is the way we go out with AI robots, because I guarantee these will be very popular in 5 years. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's our Saturday for you, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, I guess, 12 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think about all this, and share this video with everyone you know. See you tomorrow at noon.